guys, Andy here again from Mad Lad Designs with another tabletop playthrough, and yes, we're going to be tackling Forbidden Desert, where we are going to try and find the 4 pieces to our flying ship and then get off the desert. I've set everything up as it should be. Let me zoom right out there, according to the book, like so. All I have to do now is to choose my characters, and I'm going to do that randomly. So let's take a look. Let's mix these up a bit and then choose, I don't know, let's choose, there's one, I'll put that there, and then here is another, let me put that there. No idea what they are. And I'm going to take one of these for the order of play, like so. And I am going to set everything up with these characters, and I'll show you the characters in a second. So we have the climber. Now these 4 pink cubes I've put on to remind me that I have 4 actions that I can take, and every time I take an action I'm going to remove the cube from here and place it on the other character, which we'll come to in a second. Just to remind me, so the climber can move to blocked tiles, and I can take another player with me when I move, and we cannot be buried. Okay, start with 3 water, and we move over to the explorer. Starts with 4 water, and you can move, clear sand and use dune blasters diagonally. Right, so there's our characters at our crash site. We have to try and find those 4 parts of the ship. Now I must say my strategy is not the best, as with all my games. I don't know what the best combination of characters are, so I'm just going to play this game the way I play games, and I'm sure I will die immediately. Oh yes, we are playing 2 players on novice, so we will be drawing 2 storm cards at the end of each player's turn. So we're going to start with the climber. So what can the climber do? The climber is going to go and 1, 2, remove this sand for 3, and excavate this, flip the tile over for 4, and I should be moving these. So all 4. Let's see what we have. Ooh! Straight away we are going to be somewhere in this column, possibly, is going to be the propeller. Awesome. But of course at the end of the turn we are going to be drawing 2 storm cards. Let's see what we get. First storm card is immediately the sun beats down. Of course it does, which means each character is going to lose a water. Let's have a look, let's see if I can, with one hand. We're going to be drawing another storm card, because that's what it is, the number 2 down there. Let's draw another storm card, and the tiles are going to be moving, so this tile and this tile are going to be moving that way, because it says so on here. There's a bit of confusion on how this storm area moves. So some people think that this storm area is going to move to this way, which means these 2 tiles will move this way, when in actual fact these are actual tiles. So the storm, that's not the storm moving to, that's the tiles moving to, which I'm going to do right now. So 1 tile, 2 tiles. Of course, every time a tile moves, it's going to get sand on, and when 2 or more sand come on a tile, that means it's non-passable apart from the climber. The climber can move onto it, but of course we're going to get in with the sand. So that is the climber's actions. Oh, of course, we put the card away. And we come on to the Explorer. So what's the Explorer going to do? For one action, I'm going to move the cube across. He is going to excavate the crash site, which you can do. And he discovers some gear. So grab a gear, and that is a solar shield. You and other pawns on your tile may ignore the effects of the sun beats down until the start of your next turn. You can play this at any time. So can I play this on somebody else's turn? I don't know. I'm going to say yes for now. I'm sure you'll let me know in the comments below. But because it says play at any time, so I could play it on an opponent's turn, or another player's turn, I should say. That goes with the Explorer. He has 3 actions left, and I think he's going to go... Shall he go down here? Another action, he's going to move. Another action, he's going to excavate, and he gets another gear card. I don't think there's a limit to how many gear cards you can have. And he gets a jetpack. Move to any unblocked tile. One other pawn at your starting tile may come along for the ride. Okay, got 2 of them. He's got 2 actions left. He's going to move for an action and flip the tile for an action. He gets another gear card. Okay, and he gets another jetpack. Right, so the Explorer has a solar shield and 2 jetpacks. The Climber has nothing. So it is the Climber's turn. Oh no, we have to, of course, we have to do the... So this tile is going to move down, like so, and of course it gets sand. That's 1. Next one is, okay, so 2 tiles are going to move down. However, there's only 1, so just the 1 tile is going to move down, and it is going to get a sand, of course it is. And now it is the Climber's turn. Oh, let's have a look. So the Climber is going to go, he's going to move here for 1 and then flip it for 1, so that's right. We've found where we need to be after we've collected all the parts. That's where we take off from. So once we've collected all the parts from the ship, we need to get back to this tile, and it needs to be cleared of sand as well. So that was 2 actions, because he's moved and he flipped. Let's have a look. And for his next 2 actions, he is just going to clear these sands. There we go. So that is all 4 of his actions, but of course we have to draw 2 of these. Right, so we have 1, 2, 3, and of course each one of these gets a sand. And the new card, we go that way, and it gets a sand. And then we come on to the Explorer. If we ever run out of sand, if we have to put sand out and we don't have any of these sand tiles left, it's game over. If we run out of water, if just one of us runs out of water, it is game over. So the Explorer. The Explorer can move diagonally. No, he can't. He can. Yes, he can. He can. Yes, he can move, clear sand, and use the Dune Blaster. So he is going to go, move here for 1 action, and flip the tile for 1 action, and he gets another. He gets another gear card. So that is Secret Water Reserve. All players on your tile receive 2 water. That will come in handy. Let's have a look. And I think he is going to just clear another 2 tiles. 1, 2. For his other 2 actions. And of course we have to turn over 2 storm cards. Let's have a look. Yes, that is going to move those. 1, 2. And we get 1, 2. And another storm card. The storm picks up. Okay, so that means we're going to be moving this another step up. So each time now we're going to be drawing 3 cards. And if the storm marker ever reaches the top where the skull is, then it's game over. Okay, so we have the climber's turn. The climber is going to go 1. He's going to excavate that for 2. And the climber gets a key card. He gets a Dune Blaster. Remove all sand from your tile or from an adjacent tile. Okay. He has 2 actions left and he is going to go 1, 2. We found the propeller and I think it is on this tile here. Where the 2 tiles cross, that's where the propeller is going to be. But we have to, I think we have to clear the tile of sand before we can pick up the propeller. However, the climber has taken his 4 turns and we are going to be drawing 3 storm cards. Okay, 1, so that is going to move that tile like this. Another storm card. Sun beats down. Now, can he use his solar shield? Or not at the moment, I don't think. No, we'll just take a hit with the water. So that was 2 cards, and then finally the 3rd card, which means that this tile is going to move this way, and we're going to get another sand. The explorer's turn. The explorer is going to go, actually I'm going to retract something here. I've just noticed that the explorer is on a tunnel tile. When you're on a tunnel tile and the sun beats down, you do not lose any water. So the explorer is not going to lose any water. That goes back up. Let's have a look. What's the explorer going to do? I think he is going to go... He's going to go 1 to remove that, 2 to remove this, 3 to move on, and 4 to flip. And he finds another gear card. So the explorer finds a Dune Blaster. He's having quite a collection of these gear cards, and of course the storm picks up. So 1, so that is going to move there. And then 2. Because we have no tiles to move, we get a reprieve. Thank you. And 3. So that tile is going to move that way, and we're going to get a sand. And I'm going to leave it there, guys, because it is the climber's turn, and I'm sure the climber is going to try and pick up, or maybe the explorer is going to pick up. Somebody is going to pick up the propeller. But that's how the board stands at the moment. Our explorer has quite a lot of gear cards. climber has 1 gear card. Climber can move through block tiles. A block tile is when there's 2 or more sand on. Yes. Tunnel tiles allow you to take shade from the sun, but also if I find another tunnel card, I can move from one tile to the other tunnel tile for 1 action. I've yet to excavate for the water. It could be there, could be there, could even be there. No idea. But I'm going to leave it there, guys. Forbidden Desert. Join me in the next video to see how well I do. Until then, I will catch you guys later.